Good day everyone. Today I am going to explain class 8th science chapter number 6 combustion and flame. This is part 3 video in which I will explain about the types of combustion and flame and the structure of the flame. Types of combustion. Combustion can be classified into three types, namely rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion, and explosion. First is rapid combustion. When we bring a burning matchstick or a gas lighter near a gas stove in the kitchen and turn on the knob of the gas stove, what we will observe? We will find that the gas burns rapidly and produces heat and light. Such combustion is known as rapid combustion. So, we can write about the rapid combustion, the type of combustion reaction that occurs with a great speed, produces an enormous heat and light in a short time is known as rapid combustion. For instance, when we bring a matchstick near the gas stove, it rapidly catches fire. Similarly, as soon as we strike the matchstick against the matchbox, it rapidly catches fire. That is also rapid combustion. Next is spontaneous combustion. There are substances like phosphorus which burn in air at room temperature. The type of combustion in which a material suddenly bursts into flames without the application of any apparent cause is called spontaneous combustion. Here, the combustion of in the forest fire, that is also spontaneous combustion, and sometimes there is the fire in coal mines, that is also the spontaneous combustion. So we can write about the spontaneous combustion as the type of combustion reaction that occurs on its own without the submission of heat is known as spontaneous combustion. For instance, white phosphorus bursts into flame spontaneously at the room temperature without the submission of heat. Forest fire, spontaneous combustion of coal dust, etc. are some other examples of this kind of combustion. Spontaneous combustion of coal dust has resulted in many disastrous fires in coal mines. Spontaneous forest fires are sometimes due to the heat of the sun or due to lightning strike. However, most forest fires are due to the carelessness of human beings. It is important to remember that the campfires must be completely extinguished before leaving a forest after a picnic or a visit. So if we are going to the picnic to the forest and we are burning the campfire there, then first leaving the place, before leaving the place, we should first remember that the campfire must be completely extinguished. Explosion. We generally have fireworks on festival days. When a cracker is ignited, a sudden reaction takes place with the evolution of heat, light, and sound. A large amount of gas formed in the reaction is liberated. Such a reaction is called explosion. Explosion can also take place if pressure is applied on the cracker. So about the explosion, we can write the type of combustion reaction that occurs with the evolution of tremendous amount of heat, light, gases and sound is known as explosion. For instance, when we burn a cracker, it bursts with the liberation of tremendous amount of heat, light, gas and sound. It is explosion. Our next topic is flame. In this topic, we will study about the flame of different fuels and also the structure of flame. In this picture, I have shown you colors of a candle flame and the flame in a kitchen stove. So here you can observe that an LPG flame is blue in color, while a flame of the candle is lightly reddish or yellowish in color. Here in the picture also shown the flames of kerosene lamp, candle and Bunsen burner. You may observe that kerosene lamp flame is yellowish, candle flame is reddish yellowish and Bunsen burner flame is bluish flame. So we can conclude by these examples that different fuels burns and produces flames, and these flames are different in color and depends upon the combustion rate. If it is complete combustion, then it is bluish, and if it is incomplete combustion, then it is yellowish or reddish flame. Now here one more activity is there for us to burn some of the particular things given in the table, and then we have to note down the observation in this table. So here we will observe either they will burn with flame, forms flame, or they does not form flame. So one by one we will check. Candle, as we know, if we burns the candle, it will forms flame. Magnesium ribbon also burning experiment we have also done in class 7th, and we find that it will also forms flame during the burning. Camphor that we are using at our homes during the puja, so that camphor is also burning with the flame. Kerosene stove, earlier days we were using the kerosene stove, and also kerosene lamps we are using sometimes at our homes, you may get it, that is also burns with flame. Then next is charcoal. Charcoal does not burn with the flame. So here it is does not form flame. It means the all fuels, when they are burned, some of them forms the flame and some other does not forms flame. To understand the concept that why some of the fuels burns with the flame and why some others do not burn with flame, does not burn with flame, we have to perform one another activity. Here the picture is shown for that activity. Light a candle, hold a glass tube with a pair of tongs and introduce its one end in the dark zone of a non-flickering candle flame. Bring a lighted matchstick near the other end of the glass tube. Do you see a flame? Yes, we will observe here also a flame at the other end of the glass tube. If so, what is it that produces a flame here? Why the flame is here? We should notice that the wax near the heated wick melts quickly. Here the wax is melting quickly and also going to be vaporized quickly, and this vapor is burning here, creating here the flame, and some of the vapor is going through the glass tube. It is going upside and coming here. Some of the wax vapor is coming here, and this wax vapor is getting the flame here and start burning here. So by this activity we can say the substances which vaporize during burning gives flame. So here by the above activity we can conclude that the substances which vaporizes during burning gives flames. means those substances which are producing the vapor, they will give flame, and those substances which will not produces the vapor, they will not burn with flame. For example, charcoal does not produces vapor, that's why charcoal does not form flame. For example, kerosene oil and molten wax rise through the wick and are vaporized during burning and form flames. Charcoal, on the other hand, does not vaporize and so does not produce flame. And that is the reason. So, some substances, some fuels are producing flame and others are not producing flame. Now we will study about the structure of a flame. To understand the structure of a flame, first we will go through an activity. When the candle flame is steady, introduce a clean glass plate. This is glass plate or slide, we can say it, this is also called glass slide, into the luminous zone of the flame, that is shown in the figure. We are introducing the slide in the luminous zone of the flame. Luminous zone is the middle one. Hold it there with a pair of tongs, that is the pair of tongs. We will hold it because we are doing it burning for about 10 seconds. Then we will remove it. What we will observe? We will observe there the unburnt carbon particles will be deposited on the glass slide. A circular blackish ring is formed on the glass slide. It indicates the deposition of unburnt carbon particles present in luminous zone. Here we kept it in the luminous zone, so it means these unburnt carbon particles are present in the luminous zone. It means there is incomplete combustion in the luminous zone. When there is incomplete combustion, then there is unburnt carbon particles. If there is complete combustion, then we will not get the unburnt carbon particles. Now we will perform one more activity. Hold a thin long copper wire. This is thin long copper wire just inside the flame for about 30 seconds. Here just inside the flame for the 30 seconds we will use holding it in the flame. Now we will notice that the portion of the copper wire just outside the flame gets red hot. Here we are keeping the wire at the outer area of the flame. It is the outer area, outermost region of the flame, and after within few seconds the wire will just gets red hot. It indicates that the non-luminous zone, that is outermost zone, is non-luminous zone. Non-luminous zone, which is outermost, it means it has the maximum heat. It means here complete combustion is there. That's why here there is the production of maximum heat, which can make the copper wire red hot within few seconds. It means here is the production of much more heat. So it indicates that the non-luminous zone of the flame has a high temperature. In fact, this part of the flame is the hottest part. So outermost part is the hottest part, and middle one part is not the hottest, is the incomplete combustion part. It is not the hottest part. It means it is moderately hot. By the conclusion of the above two activities, we can draw the different zones of a candle flame. Here in the picture I had shown you the different zones of candle flame. Outermost part outermost zone of complete combustion, that is bluish in color, and it is the hottest part. Then middle zone of partial combustion, that is yellowish in color and it is moderately hot. Last one, innermost zone of unburnt wax and vapors, and that is least hot. So that is the three different parts of the candle flame. Outermost zone, hottest part, that is non-luminous zone. Middle zone, partial combustion, yellow, which is moderately hot and it is luminous zone. And last is the innermost zone of unburned wax vapors, that is least hot and it is called dark zone. So these are the three zones of candle flame. In this picture, you can observe a goldsmith blow the outermost zone of a flame with a metallic blowpipe for melting gold and silver. Now you can understand why do they use the outermost zone of the flame, because the outermost zone of the flame is the hottest part of the flame, where it is the non-luminous zone and where the flame has a high temperature and it will easy to melt gold or silver at the outermost zone. That's why they blow the pipe for melting gold and silver at the outermost zone. So here we can conclude all the two topics in these two lines. There are various types of combustion, such as rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion and explosion. There are three different zones of a flame: dark zone, luminous zone and non-luminous zone. So that is the summary of this whole two topics: type of combustion and flame, structure of flame. So students, I hope this video will make you easy to understand the topics: type of combustion, flame and structure of flame. Also share the video with your friends and classmates, and most important, subscribe the YouTube channel NCERT Science Mantra. Thanks for watching the video.